How to get your PhD in record time. Secrets no one talks about. Published by Let's Edit, South Africa. Copyright Komotso Bopape. If you've ever sat in front of your computer at midnight, staring at yet another round of supervisor comments, wondering if you'll ever finish your PhD, you know how heavy this journey can feel. You started with excitement, a chance to contribute new knowledge, to be called doctor, to change your field. But somewhere along the way, delays crept in, deadlines stretched, motivation dipped. What was meant to take 3 or 4 years now feels endless. You're not alone. Across South Africa and around the world, countless doctoral candidates struggle. Some spend 6, 7, even 10 years on a PhD. Others drop out entirely, not because they lack ability, but because no one ever told them the unspoken truths about finishing well and finishing on time. This book was written for you, the determined PhD candidate who refuses to become another statistic. At Let's Edit, we've worked with many doctoral students from universities across the country and beyond. We've seen where students succeed and where they get stuck, choosing overambitious topics, waiting too long for feedback, drowning in the literature review, or burning out under the weight of work, family, and research. Why this book? Because too many PhD students spend years longer than necessary, not because the degree is impossible, but because no one shares the strategies that actually move you forward. Supervisors guide research, but rarely provide the roadmap for managing the process. Universities set requirements, but don't explain how to navigate them without delay. This book is not about cutting corners. It's about practical, proven strategies. How to choose a realistic topic, how to manage your supervisor relationship, how to design a feasible study, how to write consistently, how to avoid the pitfalls that trap so many, and how to stay motivated when the journey feels endless. How this book works. Each chapter blends practical advice on research design, writing, and examination. Examples of students who stalled, and those who finished in record time. Action steps to help you apply lessons directly to your own PhD. By the end, you'll have more than encouragement. You'll have a toolkit for surviving the PhD process and crossing the finish line without wasting years.